So last time we already demonstrated. The difference between array and collection with array is same type fixed size and using the index and square bracket operators, and collection is of different type, flexible in size and use Java methods with better efficient algorithm. You already see some of them are using Java methods. Let's say to add instead of using square bracket, to get instead of using square bracket, and also to how to say, um, use the method to get the size instead of length properties of the array. And this time I'm going to improve in the point that it provides, sorry, there's supposed to be an S here. It provides efficient algorithms in order to work with array. So we're going to prove that point. We're going to create a new Java application next. This one is ArrayList demo part 2. Okay, finish. Okay, I'm going to create an array of type int numbers. Okay, equal to new int of same type fixed size. Gonna put numbers, use index to work with them. 0 equal to 1, numbers of 1 equal to 2, and numbers of 2 equal to 3. And similarly you're going to create a new counterpart of it using ArrayList. So ArrayList, okay, control space again. This ArrayList ARL numbers equal to new ArrayList object. Okay, make sure control space so that it's going to import this array Java utility package for you. And this one you can add ArrayList dot, you can add the first object is 1. Once again, this number 1 will be converted into its wrapper object. In this case it's called the integer object. Okay, now similarly, you're going to add numbers dot add to and ArrayList numbers dot add 3. Okay, sorry, that one is 3. Okay, so just to show this one I'm working with array, and this one I'm working with ArrayList. And let's just give an example to prove about the efficiency, okay, the efficiency algorithm in order to work with this one. So let's just say that if you're looking for the index of object number 2, if it does exist, okay, if it does exist, you're going to first have to declare boolean, okay, boolean found equal to false by default, and you're going to make a for loops. Okay, you're going to make a for loop to loop through each elements. Sorry, make a for loop to loop through each elements of the numbers. Okay, and if numbers equal to 2, you are going to. If number is equal to 2, you're going to display found. Okay, found at index. You're gonna found what, found, sorry, found 2. You just put fixed number there, found 2 at index, found 2 at index. Okay, then this one is going to found 2 at index, and this one you're going to put I over there, then you put found equal to true, then you're going to break it. Okay, and you can check from here. If not found, you're gonna display cannot find. Okay, if cannot find true. Okay, this one is the algorithm for you to find index of element with values equal to 2. Okay, with many lines of codes, and we're not so sure that this searching algorithm with sequential scan is the best algorithm. Okay, let's say you're going to use other kinds of searching, like binary search, so on and so forth. Okay, of course, with the case of a larger data, not only just small data. Okay, you'll see. Now, in order to establish the same thing this way, we can use more efficient algorithm. Okay, we can use more efficient algorithm and also more convenient ways of working if you're using ArrayList. And in that case, you can use int index of 2. Okay, index of 2 equal to ArrayList number dot see, you can use directly just index of. Okay, you can use directly just index of. Okay, just index of 2. Okay, and you'll see from here, it's show really clearly, you see, index of object, and if it doesn't found, okay, it does not contain, it's gonna return you -1. So this one you will see index of 2. Okay, and right now, if index of 2, okay, is different from -1, you're going to display found to at index, and you're gonna place index of 2 over there. Okay, else it's going to we're going to display cannot find 2. Okay, so you see it's a lot more efficient because you don't have to write the code yourself, which is complicated code, difficult to understand code. You can use a simple method. It's clear that index of 2. Okay, it's very clear and it's convenient. That's why it's called utility. And we don't say how to search for number 2 inside this ArrayList. So it's going to use any algorithm, best algorithm possible in order to search for our values. Instead, here we already specify the way of sequential scanning in order to find the index of 2. So we already by default choose the slowest approach. Okay, the slowest approach. Of course, as I said, for a large amount of data, not so it's gonna make the difference. But for small amount of data, it doesn't make much difference. Okay, that one is ideal. So if you run this one, of course, for array you found found 2 at index 1, and for ArrayList you also found 2 at index 1, and you will see a lot more other utilities. Let's say if you would like to remove this number 2 out of your array, it is difficult. Okay, if you would like to remove this number 2 out of the array, it's difficult. So besides removing this number 2, okay, you're going to shift also all the elements back. You have to shift the elements at number 2, which is 3, to these elements. So if you remove this one, you have to shift this one back. Okay, you have to shift this one back. If you remove 2, you have to shift this one back, and you have to delete this one. If you have long data, then you have to shift a lot of data. Okay, it's kind of difficult to do so. Let's say if you want to remove, okay, let's say if you want to remove 2, so you're going to have to first shift, okay, like numbers, okay, numbers of 1 equal to numbers of 2. Let's say if you have also here another one, numbers of 3 equal to 4, let's say, then you have to also shift 4 back too. Okay, you also have to shift 4 back. So you also have to shift 4 numbers of 3, number of 2 equal to numbers of 3. Okay, you have to shift that way in order to remove numbers 1. Okay. Okay, so it's kind of difficult. If you have more data, you have to do more. Of course, you can use for loops, but then just to show that it's difficult. Also, if now you would like to insert between 0 and 1 here, you want to insert like 3 over here, or 5 over here. Okay, 5 over here. Then you have to shift all the other up. That kind is difficult. I'm sorry, this one must be 4 right now. Okay, must be 4 right now. Okay, it's kind of difficult. But for your convenience, in order to remove 2, you're gonna just use ArrayList numbers dot remove. The object is object number 2. Okay, or you can remove at any index as well. So this one is another method. It's going to remove, if you don't want to, you can just use the for loop to display. Okay, and this one we're going to use ArrayList numbers dot add 4 as well to make it the same as the one over here. Then you can use the for loop to display. Okay, you can use the for loop to display. You can use the for loop to display this one. Use the for loop to display this one. You're going to display ArrayList number. Okay, this one is okay. You do know after removing 2, this one you're going to make another for loops. Okay, to display the numbers, you're gonna be able to see. So if we run this one, you'll see if you remove 2, okay, it's see like 1, 2, 4. Sorry, I remove the index. Okay, so 1, 3, 4. Okay, and this one, let's see if I remove 2. So it's going to be 1, 3, 4. Why do I have 2 of the 4 over here? Okay. Why do I have? Oh yeah, I have to remove also the last element. I forgot. So I have to remove also the last elements, and I don't know how to remove the last element now. Okay. See, it's comes under difficulties is we have to how to say remove also the last element number 3, because you see from here. So how do you remove that element? You cannot set it to none. You cannot set it. You have to create new index, so on and so forth. So it's kind of difficult. Anyway, it's difficult to remove the elements number 4. And let's just see for this one. Okay, it's kind of difficult to remove. Now let's see, for this one I have 1, 2, 3, 4, and I want to remove number 3. Let me see if I remove, it's gonna remove, use the method remove from the index. That's why it's removed there. If I really want to remove object, so I'm gonna cast this one into integer object. Okay, integer object first, because I want to remove an object. So not index. If you use only number 2, it's gonna be an index. So if I run this one, you'll see I could remove 2 easily, and it's really size number right now is 3. First one is 1, 3, 4. It's not like this one. It's first one is 1, second one is 3, third one is 4. But still, I'm not gonna be able to remove the last elements here. I can make some trick, but that trick is not working. So if you say that I can make a trick, it is 0, but 0 is also a number. So you cannot say that you can remove that completely. Okay, so it's kind of difficult, but for this you could. Similarly, you can explore other kinds of methods from ArrayList as well. And we still have time. I'm going to show you this one. So very similar. You're going to have similar method for linked list, but linked list is different from ArrayList at the point that it's is faster for accessing. Okay. Faster for modification, inserting, updating, deleting. Okay, but slower for access. Okay, but ArrayList, because it also has index inside it, so it's faster access, random provide random access, but it's slower in insert, update, delete. Okay. Similarly, you have vector class as well. Vector is the same as ArrayList, exactly the same as ArrayList, but it's thread safe because its methods are synchronized. Okay, because methods are synchronized. You will see from here. Sorry, vector. You will see from vector. Okay, vector. Just to show this one, you're gonna right-click, navigate, go to source, and you're going to see that its methods are synchronized. Okay, its methods are synchronized. That's why it's thread safe. If you don't understand what synchronized keyword is and what thread safe is, you can watch my previous videos about the threads. You will understand that. Okay, and in next videos, I'm going to show you about the set interface. Okay, I'm going to show you about the set interface.